Ever feel like the dating advice you learned in your 20s just doesn't work anymore? You're not just imagining it. The whole game has changed, and if you're a man over 40, you might be playing by a set of rules that are completely obsolete. The problem isn't you. It's the outdated blueprint you were given. You were probably taught that attraction is all about the chase, about proving your worth and creating a constant stream of excitement. But let's be honest, to a mature, high-value woman, those old tactics don't come across as charming. They look unstable. Think about it. A woman in her 40s has likely already navigated her fair share of emotional chaos. She's over the unpredictable guy who keeps her guessing. What she's looking for now is totally different. Stability, direction, and a sense of peace. The old rules were about auditioning for her affection. The new rules? They're about screening for genuine compatibility. The script has flipped. You are no longer the contestant trying to win her over. You are the prize. If you continue to chase like you have everything to prove, you'll attract women who see you as a project to fix, not a partner to build a life with. So, let's break down the new rules, the ones that actually get results in today's world. First up, and this is the one most men struggle with, stop chasing. I mean it. Stop completely. At this stage of life, attraction isn't about pursuit. It's about your presence and your purpose. When you have a clear direction in your life, you don't need to chase anyone. You invite them to join you. This means shifting your mindset from, does she like me? To, does she fit into my life? This is what I call the screening mindset, and it changes your entire energy. Instantly, you become calmer, more grounded, and way more selective. High-value women can spot a man who's auditioning from a mile away. It just screams neediness. But a man who is calmly evaluating if she aligns with his standards, that's magnetic. Your goal on a date isn't to impress her. It's to observe. You're there to collect intel. Ask questions that reveal her character, her lifestyle, her boundaries. Pay attention to how she handles conflict or discomfort. Things like drama, inconsistency, or emotional volatility are huge red flags now, more than ever before. Here's a simple tip for your next date. Ask open-ended questions like, what's one important lesson you learned from your last relationship? Or how do you handle conflict when things get tense? Then just listen. Really listen, more than you talk. And if something feels off, have the confidence to politely bow out. A man who can walk away without drama communicates his value more powerfully than words ever could. The second new rule is where a lot of guys over 40 stumble. They're still clinging to that old school idea that being alpha means being stoic, dominant, or emotionally distant. That just doesn't work anymore. The real alpha trait today is emotional intelligence. For a mature woman, emotional steadiness is far more attractive than a six-pack, a big bank account, or any other traditional display of masculinity. Here's the key difference. A reactive man explodes, gets defensive, or shuts down when things get difficult. A responsive man, on the other hand, creates a sense of safety. Instead of reacting with something like, "You're being ridiculous," try expressing yourself with precision. Say something like, "I feel frustrated when plans change at the last minute." This is called emotional granularity, being specific about your feelings. It's rare, it's powerful, and it builds trust almost instantly. This kind of emotional clarity is deeply reassuring to a woman. She wants a partner who can steady the ship when the seas get rough, not someone who throws gasoline on every little fire. So how do you build this skill? Start by practicing active listening. Focus completely on what she's saying before you even think about your response. Identify your own triggers. What sets you off and why? Learn to express your own frustrations without placing blame. When she sees that you can stay grounded in the middle of a storm, she'll feel safe enough to relax and open up. That feeling of safety is the bedrock of any deep, lasting connection. And now for the final rule, the one that underpins everything else: self-sovereignty. This means your happiness, your identity, and your sense of stability must exist independently of any woman. You need to be a complete system on your own. Your life should function perfectly well, whether she's in it or not. This is where most men get it wrong. They date from a place of lack. They're lonely, they're bored, they feel disconnected, and they're hoping a woman will come along and fix all of it. But a high-value woman isn't looking to complete a man. She wants to join a man who is already whole. So, your mission is to build a life that's fulfilling all on its own. Find a clear purpose that drives you. Cultivate a social circle of friends you genuinely enjoy. Pursue hobbies that challenge you and goals that excite you. When your life is already full and satisfying, you stop clinging. You don't panic if she takes a few hours to text you back. You don't spiral into anxiety if a date gets canceled. You're not sitting around waiting for her reassurance because you're already thriving. You're simply offering a space for someone to join your journey, not to rescue you from it. Here's a tough question to ask yourself. If a date cancels on you and it completely ruins your weekend, your life isn't full enough. It's time to fill those empty spaces. Build a life where romance is an incredible bonus, not the entire foundation. This simple shift in perspective will immediately separate you from every needy, insecure man flooding her inbox. So, let's do a quick recap of the new rules. First, adopt the screening mindset. You're not auditioning for her. You're evaluating her. Act like the prize you are. Second, develop your emotional intelligence. Respond, don't react. Become her source of stability and safety. And third, cultivate self-sovereignty. Build a full, amazing life and choose a partner from a place of abundance, not from a place of lack. These aren't just tricks or tactics. This is a fundamental mindset shift from chasing to choosing. It takes courage to walk away from people who aren't the right fit, and it takes discipline to keep building your own life day in and day out. But the payoff is massive. You'll attract better women, build healthier relationships, and experience a lot more peace. If you want to start improving your dating life today, begin with a simple audit. Where in your life are you acting from need instead of strength? Where is your sense of purpose unclear? Where is your emotional discipline slipping? Fix those leaks, and you'll find that attraction starts coming to you. Your dating game is about to level up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.